look, Flat Stanley, can you see the moose running? Let's see if we can see them. Oh, look, I can. Let's see if we can get closer. No. Stop, you're moving it.
Sorry, I thought you said that.
I was talking to Stanley. Where'd the other? Oh, there they are. There you go, Stanley. Look at the moose. Oh, yes, look at the moose. Those moose are big. Yes, moose can get very big. They can also be quite dangerous if you get too close. That's why we're staying in the car. The other one has ran off and is hiding in the trees. They don't really care for people too well.
I don't know.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Yes, they can be pretty cool, but they can also be a little bit tricky because sometimes they, instead of running away from the car, they will run in front of a car. So people around here have signs everywhere to watch for the moose because you can accidentally hit one when they jump in front of you. Okay, let's see more. Well, we will try to drive past it real slowly. See if we can get a little bit closer up. Chase that one off. There they go. They've decided they've seen enough of us. They think they're hiding though, don't they? The one there with the big thing hanging down under his chin is older. I would say those other two smaller ones are her babies from last year. I'll have to look up some information about moose. So. Alright, Flat Stanley, we are headed to the mountains. The mountains! So you can see where we're going. I'm going to give you a little seat right here so you can watch as we go down the road. Yay! Here are some fun facts for you about the moose that I was going to tell you about. Moose are the largest member of the deer family, and they are also one of the largest land mammals in North America. A moose can weigh up to 1,500 pounds. That's nearly 30 of you, probably your whole class put together. They have a huge hump on their back, which is shaped from their extremely strong shoulder muscles. And they like colder temperatures, such as we have here in Alaska. That's why we have a lot of moose, Stanley. They usually like to live by the forest because they are herbivores. Herbivores stands for the fact that they eat plants and not other animals. We're getting ready now, Stanley, to travel to Seward, Alaska. Seward is on the opposite side of the Kenai Peninsula, located on the southeastern tip. It's one of the larger ports for the large cruise ships that come into Alaska. So we'll be able to see where they dock and some of the other things in Seward that the cruise people go and see, as well as see the mountains. How does that sound, Stanley? That sounds like fun! Okay, great. So I tell you what, while we're traveling, I'll see if I can come up with some more interesting facts is of the 20 highest peaks in the United States, 17 of the highest mountains are in Alaska, including Mount Denali, which was formerly known as Mount McKinley. Mount Denali is 20,320 feet above sea level. Remember I mentioned the volcanoes? Yes! Well, Alaska contains more than 100 volcano and volcanic fields which have been active within the last 2 million years, if you want to believe that. Alaska is the state that collects 25% of the oil produced in the United States comes from Alaska. And we have the fishing and seafood industry is the largest industry in our state, and the largest salmon ever caught was in the Kenai River right near where we live. Really? Yes, and it weighed, you ready for this, Stanley? It weighed 97.5 pounds. Wow, yeah, that's more than you weigh. All right, Stanley, can you see the eagle up in the tree? Yes, I can. We are currently at the Russian River Ferry. That's because there's a little ferry during the warmer months that goes across the river just right there in front of us. It's named because somewhere back into the mountains that direction is a small little town called Russian River or Russian Ferry. I don't remember what the name of the city is, but anyways, this section of the river is called the Russian River, but it's actually part of the Kenai River. The mountains behind us still are covered in snow, but less than what they were earlier. And we are deep into all the mountains now. You can see them all around us. The interesting thing is the sun is right there. And it doesn't get much higher in the sky as the day goes on. Even at the high noon, it's not much higher than where it is now. It just basically moves its way around from one side to the other rather than going up and over like it does in the Midwest. Are you getting cold, Stanley?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's go back to the nice warm car.
I feel